up, YouTube? It's your boy AA9 Skills, and welcome to another FIFA 19 type video. Today, guys, I'm gonna give you I might add like 5 or 6 players in here of players that honestly I think are gonna be extremely overpowered this game, and 5 players that I just would never sell, bros. Honestly, I would, if I pack these cards, I will not sell them unless their price is going for something outrageous, like absolutely stupid. This is me kind of giving, you know, like when the stock market or something like that, you kind of have someone who kind of gives their opinion and you go with your gut. I'm giving you my gut thought of what this game is gonna look like and what players are gonna absolutely dominate early FIFA and the ones that are gonna be important late and middle of FIFA, right? Because there's a few guys that are just absolutely crucial. So we're gonna start the video off by I'm gonna tell you why and break it down for you. For example, the first card I'm gonna give you, okay? Because a lot of the ratings out, so this is exactly with the ratings. The first card I'm gonna tell you guys that if I pack this card, there is simply no way in hell that I sell this card. And he's so valuable to a lot of teams that are going to be put together, because right now we're not talking, oh my God, if I have a full icon team. If I'm talking how, oh my God, I have a full icon team, let me not tell you, for you guys that have full icon teams right in the beginning, I'm not speaking to you because clearly you don't have to sell any cards. I'm speaking to the people that like every card is crucial to them, every penny is crucial to them, and they don't want to be wasting coins, all right? The first guy I'm going to start with is Matuidi. And I know already people are like, what the hell, why Matuidi? First of all, you take a look at his stats, right? He's a high, okay? He's a high. He's a CDM, more of a CM type player in my opinion. He's gonna have 78 pace with him. He's gonna have a pretty bad shot, but decent passing, good defending, good physical, and decent dribbling. Now, what makes this card so important? It's not even his stats. First of all, Matuidi's always good in every FIFA, okay? You put a shadow on him, he's gonna get crazy defending. He probably goes like 90 defending almost, and we're gonna get pretty damn good pace on him, okay? But what makes this guy so important? All right, if you're in a we're talking about before you go into game. Let's say you're in a 4-3-3, okay? And this is what makes this guy so important. First of all, if Cristiano Ronaldo is a left wing or a striker, well, let's say he's a left wing, right? All right, so Cristiano Ronaldo, let's say he's a left wing. Now, Cristiano Ronaldo being a left wing, which I think he's gonna be a striker in this game, right? But let's just say he's a left wing for argument's sake, okay? Say he's the left wing. All right, we're in the 4-3-3. We got Ronaldo at left wing. We're going to get Matuidi at the CM position, which now, if Alexandro is still the overpowered beast that he was last year, which he probably might not be, but if he is, you now have a left back. You have Matuidi going into Alexandro, all hard links of Juve. But that's not what makes this guy so important, okay? What makes this guy so important is that he's French. He's French, which means now it's easy to link up Ronaldo into Premier League teams. You guys know every FIFA 17, 16, 15, 14, 18, it doesn't matter. Premier League is always one of the most overpowered leagues. We're not looking at nothing different this year. It's always one of the most overpowered leagues because it's the one that has some of the most pace. It's the one that has some of the best players. It's just how the cookie crumbles, okay? Now, Matuidi goes into Conte. He goes into Paul Pogba. He links into Ronaldo with a hard link, you know, the hard Juve link. And he goes into Alexandro, who, if he is overpowered, this card becomes extremely valuable and extremely crucial. So I would make sure that if I do sell this card when I pack him, that I make sure that he is selling for the highest amount of money possible, because this card is going to link up a lot of teams. This card is going to be a must in a lot of teams. And you might be like, okay, but let's say Ronaldo's a striker. Okay, so now Ronaldo is a striker, all right? So Ronaldo's right down the middle. So let's say you got Paul Pogba to the right of him, of Matuidi, and then Conte to the left of him with the hard French links, and then in the back you would put Varane, who is an unbelievable defender, and then maybe have an icon. Now Matuidi's linking into a Premier League team with giving Ronaldo some links. Ronaldo's going to be crucial in this game because I'll speak about it in just a minute, but Matuidi, for me, is a must not sell, bro. This guy is going to be crucial to fitting a lot of teams, kind of putting the team together. This guy is going to be crucial when it comes to stats. He's just going to be a massively important card when it comes to squad building for the top tier teams, for the meta teams, for the big teams with the Ronaldos and the icons. I think this guy comes up clutch because remember, no matter how rich you are in real life, usually by week 2, you're not running a full icon team, right? You're going to have some golds in there. So with that being said, because a lot of them don't come out right away. I mean, the baby ones, a lot of the baby ones do, but Matuidi's going to be huge, bros, all right? So that is my first one that I wouldn't sell. My second one is I actually truly believe that this is going to be probably the most overpowered card in the Premier League when it comes to attackers. This is going to blow a lot of y'all's minds because I hated this guy in FIFA 17. I hated this guy in FIFA 18. Mane. Mane, in my opinion, is going to be next level because all of a sudden you now gave him a 4-star weak foot and 4-star skill moves with 90 pace, with 80 shooting. What this card reminds me of is Salah from FIFA 17. If you remember Salah when he played for Roma in FIFA 17, I used him. He was unbelievable. He was one of my favorite cards in the game. I think did Salah have a 5-star weak foot back then, or was it a 4? Either way, a 4-star a weak foot. It's not a 5-star weak foot, but it's pretty damn good. All right, when you get 94 pace, when you have pretty decent physical, when you got a pretty damn good shot on you, you know, a couple, like for him, because he has such high pace already, you can rock different kind of chemistry styles. This card with that dribbling, with that pace, and with the 4-star weak foot, 4-star skills, when it comes to the Premier League, I look around the league. If you guys don't know, Aguero's pace is now like an 84. My man Harry Kane's rocking like a 70 pace. Lukaku's never been one for high pace. So when you start to look around, you're going to need somebody to be your top guy, bringing a lot of speed to these other guys. I truly believe Mane is going to be a big part of a lot of people's Premier League teams. So this card right here, in my opinion, is going to be top 3 of Premier League players this year. I just see this card being absolutely humongously valued. So I just wanted to confirm that Mane was a 3-star weak foot last year. It's the reason why I legitimately just hated playing with him. I hated it because I always missed with his weak foot. I couldn't stand it. This year, my man's got a 4-4. It's going to be game-changing, bros. This is a humongous upgrade to this card. I know it doesn't really feel like it because you're like, well, his stats were always pretty good because last year his team of the season card had 97 pace, or the year that just passed, 90 shooting and 88 passing. Already he's at 94 pace without an inform, bro. This card is going to be unstoppable. All right, that is my number 2. No sell, or make sure if you do sell, you sell them for a lot of money. The next guy coming up, a lot of y'all are gonna be like, that is absolutely what is this? Marco Royce. Okay, now I know a lot of you guys are gonna stop for a second and say, well, Skills, this is kind of dumb, but let me kind of break it down why I think this. Okay, now the one thing in this game is everybody knows we start usually in a 4-3-3 and then we switch into a 4-1-2-1-2, a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, a 4-3-1-2, something with a cam. Now in this game, George Best is back, which is amazing because this game, FIFA 18, it didn't really have a lot of cams. FIFA 17, the best cams in the game were like Mane. I used Sterling there for a while. Salah was my cam for a while there back in FIFA 17 when I was getting top 100 a lot. This year, you guys know there was no George Best, which changed everything. This card, in my opinion, becomes pretty valuable. And he was pretty valuable early on in FIFA 18. Not a lot of people knew about him. Not a lot of people rocked out with him. But early on, a lot of people thought this was the best cam in the game because he's a medium, which is huge for a cam. He's a medium. He has good pace on him, good shooting, good passing, good dribbling, bad physical and defending. But everything else about Royce makes him a very, very, very good cam. So in my opinion, he's one of those cards where if he's not selling for a lot of money, don't get rid of him. If he's selling for a ton of money, then maybe think about it. But if he's not selling for a lot of money, maybe try to make a team work. The problem with Royce is the Bundesliga is kind of on its way down right now, I would say. I mean, obviously you have Goretzka, depending on what his stats are going to be and stuff. But you don't really have, there's no more Vidal over there. You got Lewandowski, but he's hella slow. So you don't have like the craziest of craziest team when it comes to the Bundesliga. But if you are running a Bundesliga team, this card is going to be absolutely crucial. Obviously, I could have made this video just on the Premier League. But if you're making a Bundesliga team, if you have icons, I really think this card will be extremely valuable in the early game of FIFA 19. I feel like this is an absolutely outstanding cam and can help you win a lot of games. So again, Hamid Rodriguez, a lot of these cards just aren't really. Hamid Rodriguez runs out of stam. There's not like Eriksen's not the quickest. There's not really that many cams. That's why we always bring left mids, right mids into it. And I think this guy kind of has the perfect balance to be an awesome cam. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that this card is gonna be pretty valuable. I could be wrong, but could look at the back of this video in a few weeks and be like, Steels, you actually absolutely had that one wrong. But that's my opinion. Now, the best center defensive mid in the game. He was that in FIFA 17. He wasn't in FIFA 18. He was still good, but not as valuable. It's going to be Conte. In my opinion, this is going to be the most important card by far the most important card in the midfield when it comes to the Premier League and in the midfield for a lot of teams. FIFA 17, Conte was my favorite player. FIFA 18, he kind of got the backstep because we had to use Vieira because nothing else really felt right. His height has always been something that has kind of haunted him, but with a medium-high work rate and with this now, 87 defending. Matter of fact, I'm going to pull Conte's card up on the side because his team of the season card had 93 defending. His regular card, the card that came out when the game first released, he came with 81 defending. When he got his upgrade to an 88, you know, there's new changes in the wintertime, he went to an 82. Ladies and gentlemen, he's starting this game with an 87 defending. I don't know how many more midfielders you're going to find that aren't a center back that have 87 defending. This is huge. Not only that, he has 84 physical, which is pretty damn good as well. His pace did get reduced by 1. From 18's release date to 19's release date, it got released down by 1. In January, he got an upgrade to 82 from 81, but 80 pace, so it's a downgrade of 1 from that release to this release. Maybe in January, we'll see an upgrade on pace for him. His shot was never his strong suit. His passing is pretty damn good for a defensive mid. Pretty damn decent dribbling for a defensive mid, and his physical and obviously his defending, bros. Like, that is some pretty damn big stats, because if you think about it, you don't even got to run a shadow on this card. You don't need a shadow because his defending's so high already. What's the point, right? I'm gonna run a shadow on him still because I always run shadows on my midfielders. But right now, you're looking at something with pace and upping the passing, or pace and upping just straight physical, because there's no need to up his. Back then, when he had 81 defending, it made sense to put a shadow on him. Now you can up his pace and his shooting, his pace and his passing, his pace and his dribbling, or his pace and his physical. You don't have to go for defending because the defending's so damn high. This card's gonna be crucial, and that's why I said to you guys, Matuidi, because now it's starting to make sense, right? I'm not really looking at Paul Pogba this year. He wasn't somebody that was huge for me last year. He was huge for a lot of the pros last year. He was never really huge for me. We'll have to see this year. Obviously, I'm gonna have a mega team to glory, which I didn't have last year. I just had my road to glory. The year before that, I had a mega team to glory and a road to glory. Conte going into Matuidi, bros. You have your medium high right here. You got your high right here. They complement each other well. You also get Ronaldo into a team where overpowered Conte's in it. I just think this makes sense, man. I think these cards are very overpowered. I think they're going to be extremely looked for in the game, and I think you can make a lot of money on these cards, and I think you could build a lot of cool teams if you don't sell them. So that's another one. And then I lead to the last card, bros. And for me, this is, you could line up Cristiano Ronaldo. You can line up Messi. You can line them all up. In my opinion, this is going to be, I said it in my last video, the best card in FIFA 19. And I'm going to explain why to you right now, because this is what's so important about this card, okay? The right wing position is a position that has always suffered in FIFA 18. Now we got Figu back and Best, so it's a little bit different. But we all know what Mbappe is in this game. The dude has pretty good height to him at 5'10". The dude has a body of a striker, okay? He's built to be a striker, and that's why I think he's gonna be the most important card. Let me explain. Agüero, 84 pace. Harry Kane, 70 pace. Lewandowski, low pace. I could pull them all up. Matter of fact, we can just go down and start looking. Every time we see a striker, we could talk about it. Which one are we on? Let's start back here. 20 thing. Agüero, 84 pace. We'll scroll down. Griezmann, 86 pace. Kane, 70 pace. We're gonna scroll down. I know you're gonna be like, Skill, stop being a pace abuser. Lewandowski, 78 pace. All right, that's what we got so far. We come down here. Let me look for a striker, man. Striker. There's my boy Salah. I would have had him here had that weak foot going up, man. That weak foot didn't go up, so that weak foot's humongous. Cavani, 76 pace. They have Dybala listed as a cam, so we're not gonna really look at him. We're gonna scroll down. Higuain, 73 pace. This is some of the best strikers in the game, and none of them are cracking 80 pace. Gareth Bale would be a good one, but a 3-star weak foot. So what I'm trying to get at here, what I'm trying to explain to you guys, bros, is besides icons, there is gonna be not that much for strikers. Immobile, 82 pace. There's not many. We got my man Mertens, 89 pace. Finally, somebody that can compete with Mbappe when it comes to pace. But you ain't competing when it comes to the height, and you're definitely not competing when it comes to the physical. 55 here, 72 on Mbappe. That, my friends, is huge. Aubameyang, finally, somebody that we can talk about, right? 4-star skiller, 4-star weak foot, 94 pace. 84 shooting, 70 physical. Why wasn't he in the video? The only reason he wasn't in the video as one of the better players is, I think for a striker, you want to have the high medium or the high low or something like that. Aubameyang in the medium low, but realistically, the only reason he's not in the video, bros, is simply because I didn't want to do a full Premier League team, because we all know the Premier League team is going to be what's dominant, but I want to kind of give, you know, speak about the Bundesliga, speak about other leagues, because there's people out there that care about other stuff than just the Premier League. This card's going to be absolutely huge. Again, pace in the beginning of FIFA, you have to remember, okay? Thank FIFA, right? The prime icons are not going to be out right away. You're probably not going to have Rio out right away. You're not going to have the best icons out. What does that mean? 94 pace going up against PK, Chiellini, who's rocking something low. There's not going to be Vertonghen, I suck with his name, 63 pace, Umtiti, 72. You're going to have Aubameyang smoking past these players. That's clutch. But more importantly, bros, the reason Aubameyang is so important, Mbappe is so important, is because Mbappe himself, you can still fit Eusebio, you know, Pele, all the striker icons, right? You can fit them all into the team perfectly still, because he's not taking a striker position. And more importantly, the body size he gives you, and the fact that you really, like, realistically, Mbappe is like a striker, so he's actually a striker up top at the number 9, and you use him at a right wing. Now, would he be better at the striker position? Yes and no. I say no because obviously if Ronaldo's a left wing, then if he's a striker, it's going to be really hard to make the team work, because Ronaldo, boom, boom, it's going to be more difficult. But Mbappe, right wing, in my opinion, this card is so valuable because of his pace, his physical, his shooting, his passing, his dribbling, 4-star, crazy height, not many defenders, okay? Not many defenders keeping up with this, not many strikers available in the game. So I'm pretty sure everybody down here, bro, is going to say that he's just look, mad card. Like, it's crazy, bro. This card is unbelievable. And to think that he's still like 20 years old or something, it's unbelievable where this card's at already, man. And there's not even an inform out yet. When these informs start coming out, because you know he's going to terrorize the League One, it's going to be unbelievable. This card for me, bros, is going to be the best card in FIFA. Valuable striker, unbelievable striker. Him and Ronaldo up top, because you know a lot of people run if you run a 4-1-2 narrow, you're going to need 2 strikers. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have icons, you're going to want Ronaldo and Mbappe as your 2 strikers. I mean, it's just a given. So with that being said, let me know in the comments down below of players you think that we should look out for. That's mine, man. I gave you mine. Kante, Mbappe, Mane, Matuidi, my man Royce, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, if I could put more, I would have put obviously Pogba and Aubameyang, but these are my guys that you really gotta look out for. Obviously Mane, Matuidi, and Royce, the curveballs, I don't think a lot of people saw them coming. Mbappe and Kante kind of like basic knowledge, but those are the guys, are ones that I think are going to be absolutely lit. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it helps you guys going to FIFA 19, and maybe it helps you like look at cards a little bit different. Those are some cards I think that are going to be super overpowered. Smash a big old thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. FIFA 19 right around the corner. And again, if you want to see more videos like this where I kind of give my so-called little bit of knowledge that I probably don't have at all, but you know, my little bit of whatever I have, if you want me to give out knowledge like that, let me know in the comments down below. And hopefully you guys enjoyed it, man. It's been your boy Skills. I love your faces. I can't wait for FIFA 19, man. I hope we all enjoy it. So booyah, baby.